What's going on, guys? TTL here. Today I'm going to be going over my top 5 NBA props for today, Saturday, December 2nd. We had another great day yesterday. We went 3 out of 4. These were the free picks I gave out in yesterday's video. We were on an 11-1 run before yesterday. So after today, it's going to be 14-2. Should have been 15-1 if we're being honest, though. Durant, we played this, as you can see, we locked it in. Even earlier than this, the video came out at like 8. We locked in a play that had Durant in it at like 5 in the morning yesterday. Booker got declared out later on. It sucks, man. If Booker played, he for sure stayed under 36.5. He got 41 even without Booker. But we take it. We went 3-1 yesterday, so we're on a 14-2 run now. Thank you guys so much for all the support last video. And I'm going to try and do a quicker intro this time. A lot of people complained about the 3-minute intro. But first of all, guys, hit that subscribe button. 75% of you were not subscribed in the last video. You guys have been awesome. You guys have been great with the likes, the comments, but make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. 75% of you. That's crazy, man. I do appreciate the support on the last video. We got 11,000 views, which is just absurd to me. I was getting 4,000 or 5,000 every video, and now I'm getting 10,000, 11,000. So I do appreciate you guys. Make sure to hit that like button. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. And as always, guys, I'm doing a money back guarantee on the Patreon. So if you sign up to VIP, it's $20 a month. You get every slip that I personally play on any app. If you sign up and you don't profit on your first day of signing up, I instantly refund you your $20 a month and you get a free month of premium. So if you signed up today, you would get until January 2nd. And if we lost today, you would get your $20 back and keep your access till January 2nd. So great deal there. If you're not signed up to Prizepicks, UnderDog, Sleeper, click my Linktree link in the comment, the pinned comment. You can find all my links there and get a 100% deposit match. But let's get into these plays. 2-minute intro this time. We're cutting it down, boys. But let's kill it today. And I hope all of you are having a great day and had a great day yesterday as well. I'm going to go in order of most confident play to least confident play. That's how I always do things here. I have a lot of people ask me, what's your most confident play? It's always most confident to least confident. So one of our top plays of today is actually going to be Clint Capella over 8.5 rebounds. Now, this is versus the Bucks. We'll take a look. And we're going to be using Outlier.bet for all our research too, by the way. You can get a free week using my link in the comment. But over 8.5 rebounds, we can see this is minus 136 on FanDuel, minus 120 on DraftKings, minus 129 on Caesars, and minus 120 on BetMGM. Over the last 5, he's cashed in 4 out of 5. Last 10, 6 of 10. Head-to-head matchup, he's gone over in all 6 games versus the Bucks. Earlier this year, around a month ago, he actually got 12 rebounds in that game, and he only played 23 minutes as well. In 2023, he's gone over this in 67% of his games, 12 out of 18. And I'm loving this spot for him. We can see the Bucks rebounds defense. They are 20th in the league for rebounds allowed, allowing 45 rebounds per game. Versus centers, that does go down to 9th, but they're still allowing 12 rebounds per game to centers. His line's 8.5. I'm liking this for Capella. I'm locking it in with confidence as my most favorite play. I will say I also do like Capella over 19.5 PRA though. It has a little bit of worse odds, but if we take a look at his last 5, last 10, look at this, man. I mean, the dude's been on a tear, and when we look at the Bucks defense, not versus centers, this is why I didn't take this, but overall, 23rd in points, 20th in rebounds, 19th in assists. Now, again, I personally like rebounds, but I feel like it's going to get bumped or taken off the board. If this goes up to 9, still take rebounds. If it goes up to 9.5, take 19.5 PRA instead. I really like that PRA. Next up, we're going to have Jarrett Allen. I love this play a lot today. We're going to take his under 12.5 rebounds and assists. So let's look him up on Outlier.bet as well. And we can see under 12.5 rebounds and assists is minus 125 on DraftKings, minus 129 on Caesars, minus 130 on BetMGM. We can see over his last 5, 4 out of 5, 10, 8 out of 10. Head-to-head matchup, he stayed under in 6 out of 7. Earlier this year, just 2 weeks ago, actually, just a little over 2 weeks ago, he got 7 rebounds and 2 assists. So he stayed under then. And in 2023, he stayed under in 12 of 14 games, 86%. So I'm really liking this today. We can see the Pistons are 5th in the league for rebounds allowed, 12th for assists. Versus centers, it gets a little bit worse, but not much. 9th for rebounds, 13th for assists. So I do like this matchup for Jared Allen. I like that he's been consistently staying under here. There's not too much injury news that's going to really affect this, as you can see. I'm really liking this today. I'm locking it in with confidence. There also is a 10-point spread in that game too, by the way. 9.5 point spread. So the possibility of a blowout just helps our under even more. Next up, we're going to have Sengun. Hey, man, this is a guy, this is a wave. I've been actually on the wave for his assists, but today I was taking a look at this matchup versus the Lakers, and I personally really love his 25.5 points and assists today. This seems like a really good line for him, and let's go over why. I do like his 4.5 assists still, though. I'll go over both. I'll go over the least favorite first, which is 4.5 assists. Minus 115 all over the place. We can see last 5, 3 out of 5. Last 10, 5 out of 10. Head-to-head matchup, 4 of 9. 2023, 10 of 16 there. We can see the Lakers are 20th for assist allowed, 30th for assist allowed to centers. So they suck versus centers for allowing assists. That's why I like his over 4.5 assists. But then when we take a deeper look, we can see over 25.5 points in assists. Minus 125 on DraftKings, minus 120 on BetMGM, minus 121 on Caesars. A little bit better odds on most sports books, or worse odds, I guess you should say. Better odds for Prizepicks. Last 5, 4 out of 5. Last 10, 8 out of 10. Head-to-head matchup, only 2 of 9. And that's a little bit rough, but this is counting last year where he had just a lot of a lower role on the team. We can see earlier this year, 2 weeks ago, he got 28. And then the game before that versus them this year, he got 23. So he's coming a lot closer now that he's shooting more field goal attempts and he's playing a lot more. Now, I will say the spread of this game is really close. Rockets are a 5-point underdog. So there's not much of a chance of a blowout here. He's going over this in 11 of 16 games this year, which is 69%. And we can also see he's exceeded this in 8 of his last 9 games. So that's awesome. We can see he's on an absolute tear recently. And we can see this season he's shooting up 15.5 field goal attempts per game. 2 of those being 3-pointers with 4 free throws. And we can also see he's getting tons of assists. Like I was just going over on his 4.5 assist line. I think he gets at least 4 assists, probably 5 or 6. So I love that as well. But I do think he's going to go for 20, 25 points today. I think he's going to get a ton of points today. So I'm liking this and locking it in with confidence. We can see the Lakers are 18th for points allowed, 20th for assist. And versus centers, they both go down. So 30th for assist, as we mentioned, 25th for points allowed to centers. So loving the Sengun play as well. These are my top 3 for sure. After these 3, I like adding in Malik Beasley. And I like going over 17.5 PRA versus the Hawks tonight. So this is a really good play. This is a really good look in my opinion. It's minus 125 or around that anyway on sports books. We can see over the last 5, he's gone over 4 of 5. Last 10, 7 of 10. In the head-to-head matchup, he did go over. This was earlier this year, a month and 4 days ago. He got 23, so that's a really good sign for us. It's a 6.5 point spread. Shouldn't be too bad of a blowout. Bucks are favorites. And in 2023, he's gone over this in 11 of 19. But he's also gone over this in 4 straight games. And in 5, 6, 7 of his last 9. So I'm liking this. He's shooting 9 field goal attempts per game. 6 of those are 3-pointers, though. So we do have to hope he's on his game. He's a little bit hot. He's going to make his 3-pointers. But other than that, he does get 5 rebounds. And he gets 2 or 3 assists per game as well, typically. We can also see the Hawks stats in the top right. 27th in points allowed, 14th in rebounds, 28th in assists. So they allow a ton of different stuff. I guess his position on the team, points go. They allow more points. They allow less assists, less rebounds. But I'm not too worried about it. I'm loving Beasley today. I'm locking it in. And then our least favorite play of the day is still a play I'm super confident in based off stats, but it does hurt my heart to take it. It's one of those plays that theoretically, statistically, it's a good play, but you just hate betting against that player. And it's going to be Cat. We're taking Karl Anthony Towns under 32.5 points and assists. I hate betting against Cat. Two, I hate betting on an under against the Hornets of all teams. And trust me, I'm in South Carolina. I go to Hornets games. I'm actually planning on going to a Hornets game in January. I like Charlotte, man. That's like the closest team to me, pretty much. That or the Hawks, and the Hawks are not it. But, but I love the Hornets, man. But their defense this year is terrible. They give a lot of everything, so that makes me iffy on this as well. But then when we look at the stats, Towns is just the only reason it's this high is because of their defense, and I'm just not sure he's going to be able to put up numbers this high. So when we look at Towns, we can see it's minus 125, minus 120 on sports books. And as I mentioned, the Hornets 26th in points allowed, 20th in assists allowed. But versus centers, 5th in points allowed, 1st in assists allowed. So versus centers, they don't allow many points or assists at all. Like, I know overall the defense sucks for the Hornets. But versus centers, they actually seem really good at not allowing assists or points. The reason I'm taking PA instead of PRA is because typically when I take his lines anyways, I'm taking his rebounds. So that makes me feel a little bit less worse on it. Less bad. But he stayed under this in 4 out of 5 straight games. In the last 10, 7 out of 10. In the head-to-head matchup, he stayed under in 2 out of 3. And in 2023, he stayed under this line in 15 of 18 games. He's playing 34 minutes per game. He is shooting 16 shots per game, with 5 of those being three-pointers. And typically, he's making around 50% of his shots. But I like this defense from Hornets versus centers. There is some injury news. We can see without Jaden McDaniels, he stayed under in 6 of 7. Without McLaughlin and McDaniels, he stayed under. Jalen Clark doesn't affect him. So even with the injury news, he stayed under in 5 of 6 games. And I'm really liking this tonight. I'm locking it in with confidence. It is my least favorite play from the free picks, but I do love it still, and I love all 5 of these picks today. So again, in order of most confident to least confident, we have Clint Capella over rebounds, Jarrett Allen under RA, Sengun over 25.5 points and assist, Beasley over PRA, and then Towns under 32.5 points and assists. Get in the Discord, guys. The Discord is completely free. Join the Patreon, get that money back guarantee, and most of all, hit the subscribe button, guys. We're going to make some money before Christmas. We've been on a tear recently, 14-2. Let's keep on crushing it, and I'll see you guys in the Discord and in the next video.